As the mayor of the Munchkin City, in the township in the land of Oz, I have to say, what do you want? Perhaps this time I'm not going to stay on task as much as I have. In the prior videos, I know I mispronounce words, give 2-syllable words, 3 syllables. But I was thinking, given a little head nod or a little how do you do to Edward Snowden, the man who allegedly betrayed America, because of him and, surveillances in America, I was thinking about Bailey Kipper's POV, his own personal diary, a CBS children's program in the late 90s that competed with Hang Time on NBC or the Saved by the Bell, the new class. It was a bit of a strange show. It spoke to modern day America, as in the last several days, the last several weeks, we've seen celebrities, and whether it be A-list celebrities, 2-bit celebrities, B, C, or D, or E celebrities, doing things from the comfort of and the confines of their own home. Jimmy Fallon the other night had on, that country bloke who got cozy with Gwen Stefani there to buy some cottage, or as we believe to be some country home in Tennessee or Kentucky, because that bloke was wearing country gear, and then Gwen Stefani was wearing camouflage pants. Cameras being everywhere. That's what I'm getting. Cameras being everywhere. And this Bailey Kipper's POV, he had an eyeball, which basically turned out to be, I don't know how to turn my phone in the best way. I can wave my hand around, cameras on the back side and on the front side of our phones doing that. But he was, I don't know, was he 12 to 15? It was kind of an offshoot version of what would become the Goldbergs. You had the youngest brother, and I believe just in as it was to Bailey Kipper's POV, privately owned Viewmaster, video camera, whatever it was. He had an older sister, and then he had his parents. But he had these eyeballs all around this property of his, and they spoke to what was going on. And so, in a similar manner, that's what's going on now. We have, whether we have an airplane mode or not, we have the government, the commercial, the media operations viewing in on us, looking at our content, telling us what to think and what to feel. Apparently in Korea, when this COVID-19 thing blew out of proportion, I would guess South Korea more than North, because no one knows what in the blazes is happening in North Korea. They had an app that once someone reported they have the COVID-19, the corona, apparently they could monitor, given if someone opted into this app, who this person with the virus had met, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, the extended universes or extended social stigmas, not stigmas, social circles, because social stigmas are different social circles. Maybe we'll explore that in a later broadcast. And so it's interesting. So if we just go back to Bailey Kipper's POV, and we can't necessarily blame Bailey Kipper's POV and his personal diary, but the concept of dialing into what's going on around you, whether it be family or friends, acquaintances, it hasn't really died. And so when this came out, for me as a viewer, I enjoyed Garfield and Friends. My favorite piece of Garfield and Friends was, "Where the ants will give you trouble, will take your picnic food away." And obviously Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which, in accordance with the last video, was spoofed about it being middle-aged middle age, hello, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is that more saccharine, more holding to what we call standard sort of operation or premises or plots for early 90s television, whether it be CBS, ABC, NBC fodder. And then you had this weird sort of offshoot, which actually, in some ways, was like a George Orwell's 1984, this Bailey Kipper's POV about there are cameras everywhere, there's monitoring systems everywhere, and this isn't just a conspiracy theorist thing. Do the hard fact-finding, look it up yourselves. And this isn't so much a what do you want as much as what has been. So Bailey Kipper's POV isn't just about the mid-90s or the late 90s, it's about now, because perhaps some people are looking in on you. And as much of, the square footage I've given on video the last few weeks, some of you right now are looking in on me. Stay well, kiddos. Stay healthy, kiddos. Bye-bye.